Well, what's up everyone? Mike here, Rusty Garage and Homestead. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to unbox a new chainsaw that I ordered. So, let's check it out and fire it up. Alright everyone, here it is inside this box. Any guesses to what one I went with? I did order this saw on Saw Suppliers. I used Joe from the Oaky Woodsman's channel. His code, I got 10% off of it. I could not find this saw anywhere online or in any stores at any dealers for the price I bought it for. I've been wanting a new Husky saw for a while, ever since Joe brought his 545 and his 562 over. I wanted my own newer Husky saw to be able to use here on the farm. Haven't bought a new saw in quite a few years, so this was the first purchase in a while. This is the first pro grade saw that I've ever purchased, and it is the first Husky saw that I've ever purchased. No, it did come with a scabbard, came with a C83 chain, and the cool thing that I thought was cool, I did order this saw with a 24-inch extra light bar from Husky Bar. Saw Suppliers contacted me and let me know they don't have that bar in stock, so they provided me with an alternative that I could use since they didn't have the Husky bar in stock, which I thought was really cool. So we got a 24-inch Sugihara light bar that is going to be paired up with our new Husky saw. So really looking forward. Haven't ever ran a Sugi bar before. I know a lot of people really like them. They say they're really good quality. So this will be the bar that gets put on our new saw. So any guesses which new Husky saw I went with? Leave a comment, let us know. And let's get this thing opened up. Oh, this thing is pretty. All right, there it is. This is a 572 XP auto tune saw. I've been wanting to have my own auto tune saw for a while. I think that is it. So it did come with a baby scrunch and a Torx bit, Torx bit. So that'll be handy to have. The tiny scrunch, I don't know, I'll probably just keep using the normal scrunches that I got. I don't know, that could come in useful sometimes, being that size. So yeah, painting this thing orange so we don't lose it. What else they ship with us? We've got, I'm not sure exactly what this is for. The package really doesn't say. If any of y'all know what this is for, let me know, because I don't know. Let me open it up and show y'all. So, I'm sure a lot of you know Husky stuff a whole lot better than I do. It's got this little spacer. That, I wonder if this is chain catch. I bet this is chain catch. And it's got a nut and a bolt. Yeah, there's no chain catch on here, so I'm gonna do the old phone a friend, Joe, just because I know you're not busy. You are busy, but you're not busy. So I'm gonna send you a picture of this and make sure it is what I think it is. Joe came through. That is the chain catch, so we'll get that installed here in just a second. But I want to look this thing over while we're here. Okay, let's check this thing out. Got our decomp button, chain adjuster here. We've got all that. I'm curious to try these caps out a bunch. Joe says these are a lot better cap design than what comes on the steel on their flip outs, so we'll give that a try. Let's open this up, have a look inside here. Need the second hand for this. Ooh, that's shiny. That's shiny and pretty. Okay, that's with the cover off. Air filter. It is a nice looking air filter, not gonna lie. So that's it. I'm looking forward to this. I know there's some people that really don't like the auto saws or the auto tune saws. I don't know. I don't think technology is going to go away, and it's just going to keep making things better for the most part. So yeah, this is definitely by far the most money I've ever spent on a saw. Like I said, the only pro grade saw I've ever owned, the only Husky saw that I've ever purchased. So yeah, I'm still looking forward to it. But this thing looks good. Let's get that cover popped back on. Take the chain cover off the side. Okay, so let's open door number 2. See what we have in here. Okay, captive bar nuts. I do like that. Chain adjuster. Take a look at that. Ain't never gonna be that clean again. Looks like a 7-rim sprocket. Yep, standard 7 spline. This little seal here. Does that normally stay? I wouldn't think so. I think that would come off of there. That's what happens when you don't buy new things very often. Okay, well, let's get the bar and chain tossed on this thing. No, let's get the chain catch tossed on it first. I'm assuming that's going to go in there. This is going to go inside here. And all that's going to bolt down to here. Let's do something that I really don't like using. Let's put a little Loctite on this. We're going to use some red Loctite, a little high strength. Okay, that should be more than enough. Let's get that put on there. Get the nut on. Let me go grab a wrench. It's going to be a small wrench now. Let's use my pliers. Got the small pair of Nip-X pliers, a little 4-inch. Probably some of the handiest tools I've ever carried on me was this little set of pliers. If you've ever used Nip-X pliers, you know you can put a lot of stuff on them. And just because this is a little tiny pair doesn't mean they're junky. They still do the job. Okay, that is tight. That's still on. Put this on so it don't dry out. Okay, now Joe did tell me that running this saw was going to ruin me. So we'll see. We'll see. I still love my Stihl saws. Stihl's not the only people that make a good product. There's a lot of other manufacturers that do a good job as well. Oh, that's pretty. It's a good looking bar. I've always wanted a Sugihara bar, but I've never wanted to pay for a Sugihara bar. And same with this chain. Joe said this chain is some pretty good stuff. So we're going to see how well this stuff works. I'm just excited. There we go. Just like so. Look there, like it's made for it. Okay, let's get the side cover put back on. Captive nuts. That's amazing. So glad that manufacturers are doing that now. Oh, that is a good looking saw. Okay, well, we got to start this thing. So let's get some gas in it. Let's get some oil in it. Get this thing fired up. See how long it takes to do it. Let's see if this says anything on starting. This thing does have a adjustable oiler. We've got some we've got some Echo Red Armor we got mixed up for this. We'll go ahead and get the oil filled up. Brand new saw. Am I going to make a mess? Leave a comment. See if you can guess. Haha. Didn't make a mess. Don't worry. I'm surprised as you are. Should probably go buy a lottery ticket this evening. Okay, so we need to push the primer bulb. It says 6 times in the book, but it says until you get fuel up in it. We've got fuel up in the primer bulb now. See? It said pull the choke out and up. And let's give this thing a start. Put some earplugs in first. Let's see, brand new saw, auto tune. How many pulls is it going to take to start this thing? Okay, well, it took a little bit to get it going. Plus, this the controls here a little backwards than from what steel is. But yeah, it's running. It's smooth. It's very smooth. I was actually surprised how smooth it is. All this feels good. So yeah, I'm stoked about this. I'm ready to put it in some wood. So I'm probably going to go do that real quick and test that out, but that's going to be a separate video for you all. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think. 572 XP Husqvarna. Man, I'm tickled to death with it. Yeah. We're going to do some modifications to this. Once we get this thing broke in and get it going, going to do some modifications. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily have it ported yet, but we're going to be looking for a muffler for it, for sure. Probably some bigger dogs. I don't know. We'll test these Husqvarna dogs out and see how well they work. I've gotten used to having 2, and I actually prefer having 2 now. But man, that was fun. That was exciting. I know this was kind of a short and sweet little video. We're gonna get this thing. We're gonna put it in some wood. The clone saw that Mr. Brandon sent us, the 372. We're going to get working on that thing because I want to compare a 372 style versus a 572 and, you know, see how they run up against each other and see kind of what's different besides the electronics over here. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, give the video a thumbs up and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.